You are now listening to Sembang Panas Podcast.
Yo, what is up people?
Selamat datang ke lagi satu episod Sembang Panas. Okay guys, kita ada special guest in the house hari ni. Tapi sebelum tu, jangan lupa podcast kita ditajakan khas kepada anda oleh teman-teman kami daripada AceRealtorsSg. Untuk masyarakat, demi masyarakat.
Jangan lupa untuk follow rakan-rakan kami di Instagram dan juga TikTok AceRealtorsSg.
Jadi kalau korang nak beli rumah ke, nak jual rumah ke, tak payah pening-pening kepala, korang boleh saja hubungi ejen-ejen yang bertauliah daripada Ace Realtors.
Korang juga boleh terus hubungi mereka di talian 88779923 88779923.
Dan kita akan jumpa korang sebentar saja nanti. Let's go.
Podcast cakap betul, tak ada sorok-sorok. Ini podcast cakap betul, tak ada sorok-sorok. Ini podcast cakap betul, tak ada sorok-sorok. Ini podcast cakap betul, tak ada sorok-sorok. Siapa-siapa boleh go, semua kita undang. Siapa berani masuk, jangan sebat temberang. Al-Kisah bikin panas macam goreng pisang, itu sudah terang. Panggil semua geng yang minat duduk, jom masuk gelanggang. Jom masuk studio, dan berapa banyak idol kita kasih sampai viral. Al-Kisah dapat title, ini Sembang Panas. It's not for the weak, ini Sembang Panas. Real love on the mix, boom. Sembang panas, 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 panas. Sembang panas, 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 panas. Sembang panas, 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 panas. Sembang panas, 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 panas.
Yo, what's up people? Nama saya Aidi Isham.
Anazia.
Liza Baliza.
Saiful Jazin.
Dan hari ni kita punya podcast ada, macam Aidi cakap tadi, kita ada special guest in the house. Sebenarnya guest ni kita dah lama as a team kita nak invite.
Yes, last year.
Aku ada banyak soalan nak tanya. Saiful pasal dia inspired business wise. Liz pasal dia fangirling.
Aku
Kak
lagi
Ana
kena
pasal
tak
dia nak
habis-habis.
cari calon untuk anak dia. Mungkin lah.
Tak, pun business juga.
Business.
Yes, bebe.
Alright guys, so dalam episod kita kali ni kita have none other than the OKAMI clan. Kita ada brother Khai kita yang selalu kita nampak, and also brother Carl. What's up boys?
Kai. Nama cool sah, Kai Kau.
Dah start panggilan.
Aku rasa these two memang especially Khai lah. Aku rasa memang not a foreign face, especially dekat social media. Dah banyak kali viral
For the wrong reason.
both good and bad things, which we get to nanti. But before that, boleh tak intro sikit?
Boleh. Hello everybody. Nama saya Khai, umur 23. Kira founder of OKAMI lah. Dengan sebelah saya ialah life partner saya.
Life partner.
Is this a reveal?
Oh my god.
Ada spirit it now.
Anyway, saya life partner dia and the co-founder of OKAMI. My name is Shekal and I'm 26 years old.
Alright.
I got one
26.
question.
Yes,
Sebab
correct.
aku just want to know one thing. How are you fucking 23 bro? What the hell?
Tak adalah. Start young.
Tapi serius aku 23?
Serius.
Baru percaya.
Serius ya, what the hell?
Tapi kau fikir dia
Like
dia tak
berapa
macam
orang
kau,
lah, like 26,
31.
27 around
I'm
there.
gonna keep quiet this
tak
point.
apa. 2 years ago baru aku start business, Jack. Sama juga lah.
Okay.
Yeah, 22, yeah, fair
But today
enough.
not about you, Sai.
I know.
Today kita nak tahu pasal OKAMI. So aku nak tanya korang, kita start from the basic lah. Bila actually OKAMI started and how did it start?
Okay,
go.
back to square one. Basically 2021 lah. End of 2021 kan. COVID period. Kita kan macam I started a few businesses before this. Semua macam fail lah. Habis that time my girlfriend dia cakap lah, kau ni buang-buang duit, bayar ads, buang-buang duit, nak keluar pun tak ada duit, kau ni buat apa gitu lah. So
In that kind of tone?
not really.
Ni
But, yeah.
current girlfriend lah.
Yes.
Oh,
Dia kasih semangat lah. Dia kasih semangat.
tu pasal dia kena cakap not like that.
But I mean the mean it in a good way lah.
Yeah.
Okay. Pasal I was literally macam nak bus ride balik pun tak ada duit. So susah lah. Yeah. Then I was like macam nak give up lah. Habis macam last I was like, okay, one last chance lah, one last shot lah. Macam because I was into gymming at that point of time. Then I was like baju semua yang kalau I pakai untuk the gym right, it's only like Uniqlo punya baju. Then there was none that macam I really like So that's where I try to find a market gap ke apa-apa. Tengok macam macam cool juga So try to start
So basically macam gitu je.
Itulah.
Alright. So kau punya life partner yang kau cakap tadi. So terjumpa dekat gym lah.
Tak.
Funny story.
Jadi macam mana dia boleh timbul dalam hidup kau?
Dia ni aku bagi kau share kan.
Okay. So a bit of context
sweet ke
A
apa?
bit of context. Before I ever met him, I was a regular in SPF. Okay. So dah kat SPF kan. So I had a fake TikTok account.
Okay.
Like most of us, anonymous account.
Terpaksa faham.
Bopian.
Yes.
So after then that's where while doing that, so beforehand I had a few other fake businesses, business partners, whatever it is. But then lepas tu I saw how OKAMI was growing, and I saw a potential in OKAMI. So that's where I used my fake account. I DM him.
Kau sebenarnya nak pegang dia punya lutut kan? Pegang je. Kosong kau pegang je. Jangan malu.
Tak apa. Ini kita punya halal barrier. Tak boleh pegang. Ini kita halal.
Dia baru speed dia dengan girlfriend.
Tak gitu.
Girlfriend bromance lah
Okay, got it between you and Saiful. I've seen it before.
Yeah man.
Macam kita orang cium macam itu.
Okay, dia dah cemolok tu.
Behind the scenes.
Alright.
Silakan.
Please proceed.
Okay. So from there I DM him. So I say lah, hi bro, I have my network and my connections that I feel that with OKAMI I can help to grow and scale. Okay, DM, 3 bulan tak reply.
Why? Lama je.
Why
bro? Why?
Okay, good.
Clearance sikit Dia pakai anonymous account tau. Nama username dia number 1. Siapa nak reply
Number one.
Macam aku macam alah dia ni.
At least letak lah handphone number ke, nama penuh ke.
Dah fake account. After that, then that 3 months, then baru dia reply, hi bro, yeah sure, let me see what I have in mind. Tell me what you have in mind. So I told him, ingat semangat ber dia nak reply.
Finally dia respon apa?
Lepas tu alamak, ghost lagi.
3 bulan lagi.
3 bulan lagi.
3 bulan lagi, betul. Another 3 months. Really. Another 3 months.
Dia dah macam
Dah
dia
6 months
kau
ni.
lagi Syul.
Dah sedih Syah. Macam like, wah, that I had to double text. Wah, as a guy nak double text tu macam ego lah. Alamak. Tapi macam
Dia dah macam desperate gitu lah.
macam bukan macam desperate, macam like desperate lah, macam alamak, this guy I really want to help the brand. After then dia macam gini. After then 3 months, then he reply, okay sure bro, what do you have in mind? Sekarang baru dia nak tanya what do you have in mind. So I told him, okay, I have this in mind, I have this network that I think we can grow, yada. Lepas tu dia cakap, okay, 1 month later. Tak reply 1 month later. So dia cakap, okay bro, let's meet up at this Starbucks. Before all this is disclaimer.
Yeah.
Before all that, then we went to Starbucks dekat Buona Vista. I still remember. So, and I remember very vividly, he was wearing his blue OKAMI shirt. After that, I was wearing some
Zara.
I get it.
zip up thing.
Dah macam first. The first time I saw
your mother.
Kita sweet tau. Kita
How I
remember
met my life partner.
Dia pakai baju OKAMI biru. Okay, pasal dia owner. Kau pakai baju OKAMI tak bila kau datang?
Tak pakai.
Okay, pause. Aidi, when you met Saiful, what was he wearing?
Apa yang aku pakai?
Baju kau pakai?
Asal aku ingat
Aku
You
pakai.
remember?
Because it was a funny
Nampak kau tak se-sweet Kal.
Kau yang tak ingat.
Aku cari matai baru.
Kau ingat Aidi pakai apa?
Aku rasa Aidi pakai.
Aku ingat Aidi
Aku
pakai
pernah
apa?
ingat dia pakai baju catnip.
Betul.
Aku score point. Kau yang tak ingat.
Sorry. Dia pakai baju biru kami lagi.
Dia that and some black pants mana orang dengan topi dengan
Okay,
kasut.
I
remember. Yeah, after then so he moving on from that, he put me a few tests which I know it was a test, but he thought back then he didn't know that he was putting me through a test. So I did whatever I had to do. So he told me, okay, we have this collection coming up and it's all about control, if I'm not wrong. Okay, it's about control, I remember. So and for me, I like to do things fast. I don't like to waste time. So the next day itself, I told him, okay, my slides are ready. This is my proposed kind of content
on
what
the
we have
ball
to do
lah.
and everything. Then that's where he was, okay, impressed. Lepas tu, after a few collections and a few shoots, that's where I think we just built that trust and bond lah. But really, it was strangers lah. Both of us were real strangers. I haven't even met him, never even talked to him before at all. Nothing, zero.
The thing is kan, pasal Alhamdulillah lah, ada ramai orang macam like comment and DM us to meet up ke partnership bla bla. Semua yang macam malas nak layan. So I don't know why my hati tu macam terpikat kat dia.
Lagu mana?
Jadi dia put kau test, suruh kau bikin slide. Kau tahu aku punya first test apa? Pindahkan barang from
No, your first test was
The
that
swing.
swing. Yang slingshot tu,
G-Max,
yang swing tu, dia put aku to that test je. Belum berbual je. Belum berbual. Straight away. Jom lah sama-sama. Tak ada tak apa. Saya simpan jaga barang kat bawah. Tak ada jom.
Saya lebih balik full
That
on.
time masih sopan. Saya pergi, saya balik. Sekarang kurang.
Sekarang dah tak kisah.
Okay, aku nak tanya like before Kal punya DM tu, how long has OKAMI was around already?
1 year.
I think 1 year. 1 year.
Less than 1 year.
So solo 1 year.
It was doing good during that 1 year.
Alhamdulillah, a lot of up and down lah. But the thing is for me right, because I'm not a very creative person, my mata also macam colorblind kan. So tengok
Kau kali black. Sebab tu baju kau banyak black and white.
itulah. That's why. So actually colorblind, my creative direction semua tak ada. So I needed someone who is macam good at that lah. Dia lah.
Tak, like, no, it's funny. No, it's funny because sometimes I will always propose to him certain color scheme, certain color palette. So that day he will like, oh okay, looks nice. Lepas tu dia macam, Dok, actually kau tahu aku colorblind. Then I'm like, so all this while I tell you the colours you cannot see. Aku cerita tak nampak. Aku okay je.
Tak, colour apa yang kau tak boleh nampak?
Dia kira macam the shades kan yang rabak sangat. Macam all close right, like cannot see. Dia kadang-kadang dia pun bodoh. Dia cakap dia bagi maroon colour ni kan. Kau nak maroon ni ke maroon ni? Masa aku macam dua-dua sama je. Gitulah.
Totally different.
But
It's
you
totally
can
different.
recognize the different colours, cuma the shades lah.
Correct. Like you see the Liz ni rambut
dia test.
Tu merah ke magenta sekarang?
actually kuning.
Atau bergani.
Okay, aku punya next question. Dalam I think a lot of people kat Singapore actually already experimented nak try buka brand baju, nak start brand baju baru and all that. I think it's definitely one of the I wouldn't say easiest, but nak start tu I think is one of the easiest.
Correct.
Just find a design, find a material and then pump.
Correct.
That's it. Apa yang buat OKAMI fly to where it is now?
Correct.
Apa yang korang punya specialty ni actually?
I think to be honest is kita punya why lah. Pasal untuk kami we stand for something and we actually show that we stand for it. Macam orang-orang lain, to be honest lah, macam no offense lah, brand-brand orang dia cakap okay they believe in this blah blah, but they don't macam live that gitu.
Okay.
Kita kalau korang nak tengok kita punya hari-hari just bangun, workout kadang-kadang, kalau tak workout most of the time.
Kalau tak tadi
Kalau perlu resting lepas tu kerja, tu je kita punya kerja, which is what we portray on kami. So kalau if you live that lifestyle, essentially your brand will macam like people will resonate with you lah. Tu je.
I got a random question. Why in your website korang letak OKAMI but the AV, tapi korangnya baju OKAMI dia punya AA?
Okay, tu
Is there any significance ke? Korang just lupa ke?
Oh, don't have.
Don't have. So
tak, pasal domain okami.com dah taken.
Sorry, at least we could have given you some very deep answers, but unfortunately that's the answer.
Sorry, one day type at domain typer, it didn't appear.
They just swap. Sorry.
Okay, the next round, think of a story, okay?
Dorang dah warm up cepat.
But one thing yang really aku tertarik dengan korang punya, I think OKAMI punya branding is bila kau nak start, you documented like almost everything.
Correct.
And one of the thing that pasal aku pun ada try nak buat baju apa ni semua. It was just for fun kind of thing. Tapi so when I was sourcing out tengah buat research and everything, video kau standard FYP mesti dah start keluar juga. So one thing is pasal kau punya very telitiness when logo punya placement lah, material baju lah. What was the things that you went through yang kau macam very
particular.
anal about
Is to be honest kan, is kalau I like the baju dah kalau tak designer will feel. That is like for all of the, kita to be honest kan, kita ada satu designer dari Jakarta.
Okay.
Kita will literally he will design a lot kan. Kebanyakan sample, kebanyakan design yang dia buat is kirakan to us not a pass lah.
Okay.
We are picky because it's just what we like to wear.
So you follow your own taste
Kita to me kan, the thing maybe that's why it kira fly gitu kan. It's because the target audience is literally kita. The messaging everything is for the younger me. So kalau gitu macam the message is so clear that people like myself will resonate with it lah.
Okay, aku nak tanya kau also tadi you also mentioned that before OKAMI you had a lot of other businesses and all failed.
Yes.
What are some of the businesses yang kau dah pernah try and fail?
Boleh share. Pernah try jual portable blender, pernah try buat website, pernah try buat emailnya agency, pernah try apa lagi jual nyamuk punya sword tu. Pernah try. Pernah do dropshipping tu. So I pernah try banyak benda pernah try.
Portable blender.
Portable
Itu actually not
kira
bad
macam
tau.
yang gym punya lah, basically macam gym.
Kau letak fruit semua kan. Kau kecil button
Tak
tau,
ada.
the
Aku
portable one.
fikir yang blender mak-mak pakai tapi
Yang-
kecil punya.
I mak-mak. So that was the first thing that come to my mind.
Kenapa kena kecil?
Because
Portable.
Portable. Kira kita pilau tiba-tiba nak masak sambal lah. Okay lah, portable.
Member masih very keep it to the heart tau. Dia cakap tapi bagus tau. Member masih kasih dia tau.
Selling it tau.
Dia selling it.
Satu hari kalau kami start jual blender, kita tahu kenapa. Dia
but
still
Biar mak-mak promote.
But why you stop? Like was it not doing well?
It was
or-
not doing well lah. So that's why last time TikTok semua belum ada lah.
Yeah.
Atau kalau ada belum famous. So I was doing my marketing was pakai Facebook ads. I mean I don't know how to run Facebook ads. So kira macam buang duit gitu je. Habis
Campak
tengok
je.
campak je habis duit semua dah burn. That's why I try to stop lah, cause tak ada duit lagi.
But what inspired you to start that dropshipping business? Was there something that you needed or was there macam money to study ke apa?
To be honest, it was after my A-level.
Okay.
After A-level tengah tunggu NS. Habis tengok result. To be honest kan, before this I wanted to be a doctor. Lepas tu tengok result doktor tak boleh make it. Tak, please kena tanya. Kau tanya dia tak boleh make it by how many unit.
Okay, by how many?
Sikit je.
Sikit je.
Sikit je. Tanya.
Tak sikit je.
Tapi dia ni yang ketawa-ketawakan tau dia.
Tak nak cakap nanti dia cakap nanti.
Of course
So then apa tu, nakkan fikir pasal plan B lah. Pasal my family also macam not so well off lah.
Okay.
So I wanted to make macam money for them, help support sikit. Habis time tu tengah kerja food panda tak salah. Kerja food panda tapi macam panas-panas tarik, you know, macam boring lah. Lepas tu tengah fikir apa nak buat. Habis tengok macam okay je business ni. Try je lah. Try lah.
Alright. For kau pula kau pun cakap kau banyak business juga.
Bukan
And
banyak lah. A few.
Fail.
Yes.
What are some of the businesses?
Time for you to laugh at him.
Yeah.
Boleh.
There are some that I cannot share.
Okay, macam
but
illegal.
tak bukan illegal lah. They are still running.
Oh,
They are
still running.
running.
Okay.
But there is two that I failed. There is one that is it's a car wash. So everything dah plan. Semua dah plan. It was just on the execution. After that then my business partner back then just drop me
Cabut.
out. Just cabut. Then I'm like, macam mana ni? So after then that's where I was like, okay, never mind. Then after I got into the soap business. So this soap business where it's now that is booming already. So I saw this soap business where is the aromatherapy punya soap. Where you put on the ground kat shower yang tepat. Once the water touches that,
Then they diffuse.
yes, correct.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, so
Mampus Aidi nak
I
collect nanti.
forecasted that really, like macam this is gonna boom. But then after that then somebody through the middleman kind of like played me off when so after that I was like nama lah.
Tak
Then
ada
after that
rezeki
tak ada
lah.
rezeki. So that's when I tried selling F&B food also. So I love to cook last time. I love to cook last time. So with my arwah nyai lah. So she will always be the one, kirakan my head chef lah. So she will always taste my minced beef ball. So it was from minced beef that I crafted out. So I started to sell. First it was to my mum, because my mum then it was to her teachers, because my mum is a teacher, right? So after then I will sell to her teachers. After then macam it started to sell, then I just couldn't cope. After I couldn't make it. After then I just okay, never mind, it's not me.
Okay, what made you want to start that business? Same question as Khai tadi.
For which one?
For you lah, when you start all this business, what was the drive like to Because nak jadi doktor juga.
Yeah, lagi you already have a job, right? You said you were a regular,
Even before that.
Even before.
that.
So because of that, you join in ke?
No. So why I initially wanted to join SPF was because I love the tactical side of things. Because in NS I was really in police. So I love tactical side of things. So I was in SOC in the unit. So I love that side of things where I like to keep fit. I like the tactical shooting side, whatever it is. So and the sign-on bonus was a add-on for me because back then I had a ex tunang lah. So things didn't. Of course, from the ex, things didn't work out lah. So from that on, I needed that cash. So after that, it was my why I had to stay in SPF. But while I was in SPF, I was really still studying a lot about entrepreneurship, about business, and that was where I was networking with a lot of Chinese people, to be honest. Yeah, because the way they look at business and the way they look at money is very different from how we our community look at it. Yeah, and that was the biggest eye opener. Like I always tell Khai, if you think that you see some of our community they do well, right? These other people they do freaking well. Like I can tell you one of them, they own a land in South Africa where they have a house. In front of their house is a safari where you can see giraffe all walking. And they have 5 Land Rovers, and under their Land Rover they got gun just for them to hunt everything.
Ada gorila.
Wallahualam.
Dia tarik. Dia tarik.
Mana aku tahu nak tahu tanya dia dah cakap jiraf. Aku
Tak
cakap
ada.
gorila.
Dia cakap gorila tak kan?
Okay lah, tanya je.
Right, aku really like that point that you just brought up. Cara kita punya community of businessmen see things and the other races punya cara of seeing things is different. What are some of the things yang that makes it really different actually?
Okay.
Kau fikir dulu.
Dia ketara. Very ketara lah.
Sialah ni gua kena cancel.
Bukan cancel. I don't mind sharing.
Ini your own opinion lah.
Your own opinion. I really don't mind sharing because I hope with this it will change their mindset. To be honest, a lot of us, it's our community especially. They want fast. They want things fast.
Correct.
Especially like aku nak buka business ni within 1 month, 2 months. Okay, aku nak profit. However, for the Chinese community is aku campak duit, aku campak lebih duit, then baru they will take out the money after that.
Correct.
That's the
Kira dia
difference
pump
from
the
them.
money in
Sabar,
first,
Correct.
then be patient lah.
Yes, correct. Not patient, they just continue spamming.
Yeah.
So that's why theirs is a lot of volume, and after then that's where they profit a lot because it just we also believe in general is money makes money. So when you put in more money, you just have to believe that it will generate you more.
Something like trust the process.
Something like that.
Something
Yes, correct.
Dia kirakan macam you give more, then later the more will come back later on.
Yeah.
Actually it's kind of true. Even in the line of the business that we are doing pun sama juga. We saw a lot of and most of yang join kita pun memang ke our community juga. And memang banyak pun yang kita nampak bahasa belum a few months kadang tak sampai few months tak nampak result, tak nampak apa, cabut. Kita nampak we saw and it sucks because the thing is you see other people in maybe in that same kind of business ataupun in that same line doing well already. That means it is possible. It's just that I mean if you cannot sabar then it's hard. And and most of the time pun orang kata aku dah spend gini, habis lepas tu tak ada apa-apa. Next month nak kena spend the same amount dah macam badi-badi. So tu yang susah. I think that's one of the very good point aku rasa.
Sorry, one more thing also I forget to mention is our community we like to show our wealth. Especially when you're doing well already, we like to show our wealth, which is actually not the right thing because the moment you think you are already there, then you start to buy, right? You are just increasing your lifestyle rather than you are increasing your income.
Correct.
So that's where
Okay bang, saya tak beli prime lagi bang.
Rasa macam kau asyik beli prime selalu show your wealth.
Dia terasa sendiri
Kau cakap kau beli hobi padahal kau menunjuk.
Tak, bukan tu. Anyway dia punya prime collection gila lah.
I agree with that because like for example Aidi selalu kena like he always say macam he earn 5-figure income and then people say like kau cakap je kau earn 5-figure income, kau tak menunjuk pun. But you don't
Mana
have
kereta
to
kau?
you don't
Mana
have to
rumah
show
kau?
all this like
Asal gigi kau belum Pasang
Itu kau.
betul-betul.
Saya kena bahasa gigi.
Masukkan. Korang tunggu aku pakai braces.
Kau pakai braces.
Saya pakai braces. Korang tunggu. Aku pakai braces muka macam yang Korean tu nama siapa? Aku tak tahu.
One of the oppa lah.
Kim Jong Un. Salah. Jongkook. Dia cook kau baru tahu. Kim Jong Un. Salah.
Kim Jong Un.
Jangan ada jongak ada
Diorang
lepas
macam
ni.
ni tau. You make 5 figures but then you what's this?
6-13.
Your image have not changed yet.
Correct.
You know, and I think me and Aidi can agree with this. Like for us, like macam kita orang boleh beli tau. Like for example, like people say, why you never change your car or never buy car? You know, that kind of thing. Like for us, like the thing is, it's not in our head to buy it.
We had a debate about this actually.
Really.
Yeah.
Kita nak beli, bukan tak nak. This is just that macam
Tak ada lesen.
Is it
Not the need.
Why you spill that?
Biar suka hati aku.
Liz so heboh. Liz
You tell saya about the gorilla rush.
Aku tahu asal Liz dalam episod ni dia macam very lively.
Apa lagi aku kena lagi.
Dia macam orang tak nak
lagi.
tahu dia. I'm here guys. Pasal ada dua. Yang satu dia ada mata Liz.
Yang lagi satu belum
Behind the
reveal.
scenes diorang still together Liz. Dah Liz. Sudah.
Aku dah
Harapan
give up. At this point in time, right, almost every episode aku kena. So aku dah whatever guys. Okay, aku nak tanya korang for tadi going back to the production side for your baju, right? How long does it take from the planning to actually executing it? And do you guys macam turun to, like you say you source out from Jakarta, do you guys go down there and then feel the material ke?
Okay.
Dorang
Backtrack sikit, kita punya designer dari Jakarta. Kita
Oh,
punya
okay.
material semua, we have a supplier from China lah. Ada factory sendiri.
Okay.
To be honest kan, it really depends on how extensive kita nak kita punya product and the line and the marketing lah. It's all depends. Kadang-kadang can be as fast as 1 bulan 2 bulan.
Yep.
Kita itu kira kan macam lap chap punya lah. Ataupun like really can be like 6 months lah kita betul-betul planning. Tapi kadang-kadang pun banyak kali dah 6 months plan tapi tak jadi. Apa yang bosan
It
ni?
means from sample to prototype all that kind of thing.
dengan muka komen dia
Boring. Itulah so actually a lot of things go behind the scene lah to make the things proper. And kita pun kita ada macam head of creative lah that helps to do all of our video and stuff. They will sit down with him to really plan macam this is how the execution is gonna be, blah 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 gitu. For me, my side of the thing is just kira macam finance, duit, number, whatever all. It's just what I handle lah.
Okay, aku ada I want to ask, like tadi bila starting bila kita tanya how OKAMI actually started, kau mention pasal a lot of business fail, then kau tak ada duit, nak naik bus pun tak ada duit. So when you start OKAMI, a clothing line, definitely kau need some startup cash
The
untuk
funds.
the funds untuk bawa stocks masuk, untuk start to buat baju.
Betul.
Mana kau dapat actually?
As that point of time I was in SCDF tengah NS lah. Tengah NS masuk on the side mulai think sikit lah.
Okay.
Good job.
Kayu-kayu je itu. Tapi then I managed to save up 3,000. That's my initial deposit.
The first capital lah.
Yes.
3,000 just to bring in.
That includes macam logo, design, apa benda, software all, to set up everything lah. So first launch kira kan it was $3,000 lah start.
Okay, and itu dulu. Sekarang I want to ask, like how much have you, what was the most amount of money that you make in a month doing OKAMI?
OKAMI
Kita tak nak share.
Just a
kita
ballpark figure lah.
ballpark
Kasih semangat
figure.
sikit.
Airas baru masuk.
Tak payah ada exact to the cent lah. Just a ballpark figure.
Ballpark figure.
Yeah.
Honestly tak banyak pun, 20-30 je.
Serius?
Okay.
But in a month, kira and jual in a clothing line, kira okay what?
Okay, yeah.
It's alhamdulillah okay lah. Tapi you have to factor in minus cost lah, apalah benda semua. Actually to be honest tak itu. Tapi kitanya alhamdulillah kita punya markup is not say that high tapi is macam healthy range lah.
Okay.
What were some of the biggest challenges yang korang face while trying to bring this brand up?
korang pernah gaduh?
Hui. Tak, problem dia.
Korang pernah gaduh tak?
What were the challenges lah?
Okay, back to that question dulu Kira kan my perangai kan is kalau I malas want to layan you, I will not layan you kan. So kira-kira dia banyak kali kena MIA lah. Itulah.
No time to deal with nonsense.
Nanti dia nak kena pujuk.
Dia macam
Alah serius.
Kira yang sibuk dalam kita empat kau. Sibuk sikit-sikit nak merajuk kepala angin for no reason. Kana betul? Testify that.
I belum kena.
Kadang belum kena.
So ada lah gaduh lah.
Tak macam besar-besar lah, tak sampai berteking kat each other semua.
Correct.
Tapi
Tak
just
macam?
tak macam shout kat each other semua.
Tengking.
We handle it
It's just
professionally.
started.
Yeah,
It's just a
we
two of you,
need, we need to fix that issue.
kita like very, they call it like the yin yang, like total opposite.
Yeah.
Kau tahu hitam putih kan?
Betul. Correct. Coincidentally lah. But yeah lah, it's just that we don't argue. But I think the biggest challenge was facing the limiting belief side of things.
Okay.
Yeah, that means that limiting belief of can we even make it with OKAMI? Will this
Kadang-kadang-
product even sell?
Kadang-kadang kita nak buat benda gini kan, macam event yang full set event semua. Kita fikir 2-3-4 kali.
Yeah.
Macam takut kalau orang tak orang tak tenang
Tak
macam
turun
ni lah.
macam ni.
Overthinking lah.
Overthinking lah, biasa.
Correct.
Yeah. So that actually limits us with a lot of things. To be honest.
But you know, this is like just another side of you that I'm seeing, because the Khai that we see on social media, on your TikTok,
Different.
yeah, it's different. Like tak pernah kau macam doubt yourself, tak pernah kau macam have all these thoughts behind.
This is
You're
why-
that type of person yang macam
Go je.
Go je.
This
Whether it's true or not, aku go je.
Yeah.
This is why one of his video dia cakap self apa something. He said that people don't show the negative side online.
But some people we know show.
Yeah.
Then they want your problem lah.
Asal kau tengok situ cepat-cepat. By the way, I want side track sikit. I want to tell you something. Most of my team members, right, aku selalu hantar macam motivational video and all this. Okay, so she's one of them. Because too much to the dark side already. I need to bring her back to the light, right?
Dark side lain side.
Dia dark side, bukan dark side tu
Emotional
lah.
side.
Emotional side.
Emotional side.
Because you know lah, when you're young, emotional trigger very fast.
Thanks, I still young lah.
Yeah. So then today she said to me something very amazing. I'm gonna you know what she said?
Mampus pal aku
Say, selalunya kau selalunya Saiful hantar motivation video, aku tak rasa apa-apa je. Macam tak ada kick. Tapi yang orang lain ada rasa sikit tapi dia tak rasa. Like, aku pun macam questioning, apa yang kau tak rasa? Tak faham ke dia punya video? So like okay, never mind. Tapi semalam malam aku tengok OKAMI punya OKAMI punya page and I watch, right.
Step by list.
Aku tiba motivated.
Tiba motivated sial.
Exaggerated nak mampus ya.
Buta.
Please pilih kasih
Dia cakap motivated betul-betul sial.
Sebab
Macam
dia lain.
Kau
Kalau
tahu
dari
asal
bos
saya,
datang.
aku have a simple answer.
Okay, come.
To that. Kau tak pakai braces. Cuba kalau kau pakai braces, kau try.
Tak masalah dia motivation video dia datang dari bos sendiri. So dia macam kerja. So aku cakap yang lain is aku cari sendiri. So lain.
He macam boss telling you what to do,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Okay, got it. Lagi from them is more pleasing to watch kan.
Betul. Daripada Saiful is just nagging.
Okay,
Jangan tak naik.
untuk kau pula Kal, apa kau rasa the biggest challenge yang kau face while trying to help bring this brand up?
Was a lot lah. I think if you talk timeline wise, it was from in SOC till my personal life. The struggle was just a lot of balancing both the full time and also the business side of it. Yeah, but even during the business side of OKAMI, even up till now, we are not even taking out any money from OKAMI itself. We are still letting it generate. Yeah, so from that side of things, I think it was really just about my personal life where I had to deal with a lot of. Well, I was supposed to get married, like this year itself. So I had to put that decision where okay, I cannot. So that's why I told him that now, you know, business is it's where I am in terms of commitment and everything. So it's with him and everything, and I think it's where family plays a point because my dad didn't believe in me. That was because like I remember very clearly after I resigned, then I saw my dad's friend at the wedding, jemputan lah, my friend jemputan. So after that, then my dad's friend came to me. Then I salam him, cik apa khabar? Dengar-dengar kau resign. Cik kenapa? Oh tak, bapak kau bilang dia sedih. kau resign, dah kerja dah bagus, SOC, apa kau keluar buat business.
Iron rice bowl.
Yeah, then I'm like, my dad never told me that. He never even told me that at all. So I was like,
So hearing
why
it
am I
from
here?
another person.
Correct. Then I was like, oh, I just wanted to like, I just took the time. I told Khai, sorry, I think I really need my time away for a while to just think, because I know how much, you know, like orang tua, like, you know, the mentality is like, you know, government job is good.
Correct.
It is no doubt. But to me, I think I am the only first person in the family, the whole family, to really try to break off that cycle in a way. Yeah, so I wanted to prove. So that is one of the biggest why I really have and must make myself succeed in whatever that I do together with Khai. Yeah, it's to really make my family, like, in a way, prove them wrong, but also ensure that they live a better life. Yeah.
Alright, question. So has that been proven already?
No, I
Not yet.
Not yet.
On the way insyaAllah.
Masih jauh.
Masih jauh.
Pasal
Yeah.
kita punya kirakan impian
Yeah.
Korang
Kita
high
vision.
standard ke korang just humble? Yang mana ni?
Aku rasa dah high standard.
High standard.
High standard,
Okay. I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kenapa kau tanya saya?
Tak, pasal ada orang cakap I haven't make it there yet.
Tapi 100K.
No, but they really haven't make it there yet.
Okay.
Tapi ada yang macam I haven't make it there yet, tapi inside the bank is bombing, you know.
Because
But
dia punya vision dia
correct.
tinggi.
Very high.
That's why I like, because there are some people orang macam I haven't make it there yet. Like some of us also, we always say we are not there yet. We need to go further, you know. We are thankful about what we have,
Yes.
but we need to dare.
Correct.
Saya ni haven't make it yet, tapi beli banyak prank.
Investment.
Investment.
Sure.
Kita orang perangai Cina.
Touching on that also is just a quote that we also live. It's just proud but never satisfied.
Correct.
That means we are bersyukur, alhamdulillah. But this is not where we want to be at right
Okay,
now.
malam ni aku beli baju korang. Finally.
Tadi dah cakap belum beli malam ni lah. Today is the day lah.
Sales pitch.
Today is the day, man.
Today is the day.
Korang punya whole OKAMI team, berapa ramai orang je?
Tak banyak, 4 orang je.
Oh, 4 orang je?
Kita 2, designer kita dengan head kreatif kita lah. Tu je. Okay, actually 5 lah. One more is admin. Tapi admin dia work for kita punya marketing agency juga.
Both sides lah.
Hybrid.
So aku nak tanya guys, yang time dia emosi tu dan dia need time for himself, how long was it? And when he said that, kau ada macam nak kena pujuk-pujuk ke?
So,
Kat bawah tingkap dia main lagu?
nak buat candle ke
kau tahu berapa banyak kali kita nak kena bersendu. Dia tak, problem dia ni kan, kalau dia suka macam healing kan, suka tepi pantai. Itu satu. Lagi satu, dia suka drive buang petrol all the way pusing-pusing Singapore. Pasal aku kat belakang aku ikut je. Itulah. Takut dia tiba-tiba, kalau kau tahu dia, kalau lambat meeting kan, dia drive macam sial tu. Betul. So kalau aku nak kena ikut lah kat belakang, jaga safety sikit kan. Itulah. Tapi for you to be honest kan, dia cakap dia nak kena healing berapa hari je, 3 hari je. Tak lama pun.
So aku rasa that when it comes to business, I think that's definitely something yang things that unavoidable macam gini definitely is to happen.
Correct.
And most of the time, sad to say, a lot of the people that we even face, whenever they face something macam gini, and then that's it. Itu yang then dia macam, you know, fuck it lah, and then they try something else. Apa kau punya advice untuk orang-orang macam gini?
Nak honest ke nak sugarcoat ni?
Yang satu yang cara halus punya, dan satu yang in your face punya.
Okay.
Kai say first lah.
Cara halus dulu.
Okay, go,
Okay. Kalau something is not working, even though you try your best already, try, then maybe it's not your rezeki. Apa just kira reda kat Tuhan apa. If anything, just make sure that rezeki tak disalah alamat. Tak salah alamat. So basically, kalau you see that things are not working, try to move in different direction, try different things lah. Especially when you're young kan, try je benda-benda. You never know what works. Tapi untuk orang-orang yang macam kira kan try satu kali, terus fail satu kali, lepas tu terus stop kan, then good luck to you lah. To be honest lah. Sorry lah. But kalau in life memang ada failure, memang ada challenges, memang ada problem. So kalau sikit benda pun kau dah face one issue small gini, lepas tu kau dah want to quit, then business is not for you lah. Might as well just work 9 to 5, which is nothing wrong with that. Yalah.
I think the halus part I agree with him, same.
Okay.
But the not so halus one is
SOC punya cakap. Dengar.
Tak. If I think his is really from a very young blood kind of perspective. Mine is from a full time then going to this. I think it's really, kalau tempat kerja kau not really rewarding you well and you know you are worth somewhere else, then F off, go somewhere else and make a living out of yourself. I think that's the better investment than rather you having to really rely on somebody angkat buah dorang, then you have to do it's not my thing. So if really that's not your thing, then just go away. Take that leap of faith to just go away. Really.
Alright. And one thing aku rasa one of the quotes that I think I heard Saiful ever said before to one of our team, used to be team members yang dah tak lagi. He said this to that person right in front of my face. Dia cakap, sekarang we're doing this business. As an entrepreneur, you face a hurdle and then you don't want to do it, you just fuck off everything. Tapi try imagine if you're working 9 to 5. Takkan you don't face any hurdles in your life. You definitely meet hurdles along the way.
Exactly.
But next day you still fucking show up. Why? Right? Because there's no way out. So just because you're doing your own business, just do it. Just because kau not working under somebody, why are you doing that?
Lagi when you work 9 to 5, there are SOPs that tie you down. You don't have the creativity to just break out of it and do something about it.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah. Macam korang ada korang punya why. Most of the people right that do start off with the business right, dorang semua ada why. Everybody has a why.
Correct.
But the X they don't want to do. They like, oh okay, korang lost it. Okay. Korang dapat.
Took a second untuk aku tangkap.
But
Yeah, same.
the X they don't want to do. The action lah basically.
Okay.
Korang pun tak tahu lah actually. Okay, but the actions they don't want to do. So in their head is like macam orang kata campak duit, lepas tu in hopes there's a return for it. But if you don't take action while throwing in the money also, right, then you just throwing in money blindly. So it's pretty dumb lah. Like next day hoping like, oh okay, something magical will happen, you know.
Exactly.
Stupid,
That's what I meant by our community is like that in a way. They don't want to put in the hard work.
Correct.
Struggle. Okay lah, that's it lah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Tapi cakap pasal campak duit ni, yes memang betul when kau buat business semua kau just campak, ataupun kalau kau dah banyak duit kau just campak. Tapi satu benda je, kalau kau nak campak duit ni, kau nak kena jaga-jaga. Dia macam investment besar, macam rumah.
Betul.
Tapi jadi sebelum tu, kalau sebelum korang nak main campak-campak duit, kita boleh berbual dulu dengan kawan-kawan kita daripada AceRealtors. Kita dengar sikit apa diorang nak cakap. Let's go.
You are now listening to Sembang Panas Podcast.
Alright guys, kita kembali bersama dengan teman-teman kita daripada AceRealtorsSg hari ni. Dan episod kali ni kita ada Ejen Humaira, Ejen Wow 2.0, dengan kita ada Ejen Shwendi. What's up? Okay, let's get straight to the point. Recently kita ada nampak Ejen Humaira close sale untuk this young couple, 22-year-old couple.
Yes.
22 kau tengah fikir apa?
Aku tengah gentel buah kat rumah.
Shwendi 22 tengah fikir apa? Shwendi
Tu dah cakap 22 aku rasa hari-hari saya kau buat.
Humaira, how old are you this?
27.
27. 22 tengah fikir apa?
Sekolah.
Memang jawapan politik sangat.
How do you feel when you close this couple macam 22 years old close, then I 27?
Ada lepas dah close tu pergi CP duduk temen macam sial lah. 22 apa what am I doing my life aku dah 27.
Bapak aku tak kasi aku keluar.
Yeah. So how was the experience selling to 22-year-old couple?
Okay, so this is my youngest couple that I have served so far. So 22 years old, both of them 22 years old
Okay.
So bila kita jumpa bawah blok, then after that bayar kita jumpa bawah blok lah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so kita dah jumpa, then we just talk with them first lah. So dah berbual dengan diorang, we find out lah actually why you want to buy sekarang. Okay, what is your purpose lah. So diorang cakap diorang nak beli rumah pasal they are getting married end of this year. Okay. Then diorang tak ada tempat tinggal. Okay, so we were considering many options. Okay, because younger couples we always recommend beli BTO.
Okay.
Because BTO is the cheapest option, right? Available. So cakap, okay, if you have time and you have space to stay, please try BTO lah. Memang not beneficial to us pasal we not in the transaction, tapi we want what's best for them, right? So beli BTO. So diorang cakap cannot try BTO because they got no time to wait for 5 years. So after that kita let's look at resale. Dah buat HFE ready. So that's good. Dah calculate semua, actually the budget kan not so high, not so low. Okay. So bila kita dah tengok kan, dorang
dua-dua kerja lah. Dua-dua gaji.
Combine income 5k gitu lah.
Okay.
And lepas kita dah buat kira-kira kan, lepas kita dah tengok budget, actually they can either afford a 2 room or a 3 room. Okay. 2 room or 3 room. Not even 4 room, 5 room. Pasal the market now kan is really, prices are crazy. 4 room can be 600,000 plus.
Jadi with just that, would the couple happy ataupun nanti dia ada macam, tapi I not 4 room.
For them kan, okay, I give a bit of backstory for them. Okay, so no names mentioned lah. Okay, so the guy and the girl kan, dorang both stay at their grandparents' house individually. Okay. One of them parents dah not together. So they stay with the grandparents. Then another couple, mom dia dah pass away. So bapak dia dah remarry, they don't stay with the father lah. So that's why. And then in their individual houses kan, they are staying together with their many siblings and ada pakcik makcik lagi tinggal situ. So we can imagine there's no place for them to stay either of the houses. So cakap desperate situation Okay, so kita pergi tengok, kita pergi viewing, kita berbual dengan orang, only 2 room and 3 room. Then they say 3 room pun is a bonus for them. They say 3 room is bonus because they feel that it's already more than what they have.
Janji ada rumah lah.
Janji ada rumah. So lepas kita dah bawa pergi viewing, we bawa pergi 2 room. A 2 room that is non-renovated and high floor. 12 floor. So diorang dah tengok semua, then dah cakap okay lah, let's look at other houses so that we can get a better idea, because first house kan. So tapi nak bawa pergi 3 room semua dah sold within their budget. So unfortunately we brought them to a younger 2 room. Okay, younger 2 room dah pergi, both units at Sembawang.
Younger 2 room tu apa?
Sorry, 5 year block lah. 5 year block. The other one is 14 years already. Itu kat Yishun. So kita dah bawa pergi Sembawang, both units, one of it orang dah tinggal, the other one is really like brand new unit, orang tak tinggal lama pun. So lepas tu kita tengok both of them, the guy tak minat the area. So after that, okay lah, so we go back to the Yishun, we look everything, then they say okay, we agree to go with the Yishun unit. So that's why we bought for them that 2 room unit lah kat Yishun, high floor. So one consideration that we told them is, bila kita beli rumah ni kan, we need to find you because budget tak tinggi, we need to find you a younger 2 room flat that fits your budget. So nanti bila dah 5 years, bila your family dah besar, then insyaAllah we can help you upgrade lah.
I actually selalu dengar tau, macam diorang cakap bila nak beli rumah, ada yang umur kau tak boleh beli ni, umur kau tak cukup. Actually how does that work?
So basically is HDB came out with this rule. Your age plus the house age must equals to 95.
Balance list.
So balance list rumah dengan your umur must equals to 95.
Golden number.
So if it's lesser, then they will restrict some of your loan and also
you need
your
to pay
grant.
upfront.
So
bukan tak boleh beli lah.
Tak boleh beli.
Okay.
So it's basically they are trying to avoid all the younger ones to buy the older houses lah. So in this way also, macam for example, let's say the 22-year-old. So kalau dia beli rumah yang lama sangat, so nanti the mortgage also, instead of paying by CPF, dia kena bayar pakai cash. So that's why she also look for the younger punya rumah. So that is the restriction where you have a younger punya couple lah.
Tapi actually apa sebabnya they don't want the younger couples to buy an older unit?
Okay, so just to add on,
Allegedly.
Okay, so one this way, then another one would be they don't want the person to outlive the block. You faham? Because let's say the balance list is 40 years. So now you're 20 plus, maybe you turn 40, you're let's say 60 years old. You 60 years old, rumah tu dah tak ada. Then where do you want to go? Or if let's say slightly older, 30 plus, umur dah 70 lebih, you are still alive, but your rumah dah macam the list dah habis apa. So they don't want you to outlive the house also.
It's also about CPF lah. Why say it's also CPF? So macam let's say sekarang 22 years old, I wipe out your CPF. Then nanti bila you dah 55, CPF dah tak ada, how you want to support your retirement.
Correct.
So sekarang diorang dah prorate dulu, keep some in your CPF. So as you go along, as you work, as you ni, CPF pun boleh grow.
Macam aku lah, pasal rumah aku is a old estate, but I buy. But that means my remaining upfront, I have to take out more cash to pay the remaining side. I did not get the full loan.
Alright, faham. So apart from cari rumah yang the age yang kena dengan the young couple, are there any other consideration when a young couple wants to buy a place tak?
I think it's also macam renovation lah. Pasal kadang-kadang kan, of course every client pun kita nak cakap, okay, we buy for you a renovated house so that you don't have to pay so much cash during renovation. Tapi ada juga orang cakap, no, I want a fully original unit so that I can renovate to my own liking. Tapi for these younger couples kan, usually duit semua dah pakai untuk kahwin.
Betul.
So at that year itself nak beli rumah, nak kahwin, everything tak ada cash. So even like macam deposit kan nak kena give 5,000 deposit.
Betul.
Itu pun may be difficult for them to come out on the spot. So that's why bila we look at houses yang macam okay, it's enough for you to masuk, nanti bila slowly dah ada cash and all that, then you slowly renovate. Enough for them to move in and live lah.
This is what I think a lot of the older generation people akan selalu ingatkan. Tak apa, janji dah ada rumah, janji dah ada bumbung.
Start somewhere, correct.
You start somewhere. Ada yang I even know some people yang bila masuk lepas kahwin tu masuk rumah kosong, tak ada apa-apa, TV tak ada, limit Xbox, washing machine, tilam
lah.
Tilam je tau, setakat untuk tidur lelaki bini je. And then slowly they progress, nampak rumah dia slowly menjadi
asalkan happy.
Tapi ada orang pula macam akan rasa leceh. Pasal once you stay there already, barang-barang korang dah masuk, and then after that baru nak start renovation, jadi leceh.
Correct. It's the sacrifices lah, little bit here and there nak kena buat.
Alright, Shadi, kau pernah experience young couple?
So I got serve a couple of young couples, right? Orang dia punya mindset same because of no space and everything. Then most of them lepas beli rumah ni, pak rumah tu juga dorang kahwin. Dorang nikah kat situ. Then so is macam in an investment for them in terms of tak payah cari tempat,
tak payah venue.
Then, so most of them just straight away then nikah kat situ, rumah tengah kosong apa. So senang nak invite orang and everything. But most of the time bila kita jumpa berbual is always because of tak ada tempat.
That's the problem.
Because when dah kahwin, let's say nak kahwin, so when we do this right, is always we meet them 6 months before and everything, so can plan ahead lah.
Betul.
Right. So one of the things that I did recently for one of my client, so dia boleh beli rumah for 3 room atau 4 room.
Okay.
Alright. Tu dengan full grant and everything. So or another way, I tell them, why don't? Because rumah you restriction because of the age and everything kan, tak banyak kan. So they also consider going to 2 room without taking grant. Why? So that after 5 years, dorang boleh apply BTO, SBF, so still considered as first timer. Because sekarang now is they need the space now, because they want to get married because no space, right?
Correct.
So now dorang kahwin, dorang belum ada anak. Right. So 5 years later, insyaAllah maybe hopefully dorang dapat anak kan. So just nice for them to move, then they can apply for a BTO so that they can get the lower price later on.
Okay. So if your first house resale
tapi driver don't take grant.
Yes.
Baru nak happy.
So macam I can wait another 5 more years.
Correct. If you take grant, you apply BTO, you can bayar levy.
Okay.
So I advise them, okay, so your long term is you want a big space because of the restriction now of your time and everything. You do consider this part so that later on then bila you have option to upgrade when with macam rumah BTO semua, let's say rumah 4 room 300 ni. Sekarang out market semua 500-600,000. Correct. So at least 5 years later with your gaji better and everything, definitely you can move up. Then
Your
you
loan will be more
loan, then you also can consider buying a BTO 5 room also. So at least that way they can move up, they don't need to pay levy,
and they benefit also.
They benefit dapat lah.
Okay. I just want to ask lah, macam dulu kita tahu there was a trend, I think during my time bila nak beli rumah, bahasa couples like me, bahasa mati-mati tak nak BTO. Even for the first house, pasal BTO size kecil.
Betul.
A 5 room now BTO is sometimes even smaller than a 4 room resale.
Correct.
So sekarang punya trend macam mana? Is it still the same? Pasal they prefer resale ke macam mana?
So those who goes for resale they are used to that space when
Size.
they stay. They stay, right. So they know that yang BTO macam ni kan, straight away they go for resale. So because they know the space and everything, then that's why it's more of the space and they are more comfortable because dah biasa tinggal situ.
Correct.
But again, so we comes back to all your calculation and we goes down to your wants and needs again lah. Then we write down what exactly that you need. Then at the same time, bila kita belikan rumah dorang kan, is we don't plan just buying one house. We think of them from this house, when if you move to the next one, how you can move.
Asset progression.
So that you know that okay, you buy this one, eventually if you want to sell, how you can sell, who is your future market and everything all, then how you can go up. So at least that way we plan for them ahead. Because most of the time people cakap, oh aku beli, aku nak stay forever.
Forever home.
Forever. But most of the time confirm tak jadi. Forever home mesti tukar.
Aku rasa macam aku kena attack.
Dulu rasa macam gitulah.
Dulu rasa macam itu. But this is something that I mean I was a first time home buyer kan. So aku rasa macam this is something that a conversation ataupun a planning that I did not have with my agent. Sorry Cik Asri. Tapi yeah, because when I bought I only wanted a house apa gini semua. I did not think further. Macam nanti after 5 years ni aku nak pindah. After 5 years ni apa ni. And kalau kau fikir balik sekarang, my house is gonna MOP this month. This year. This year. Anak aku yang the first one is only 3 years old. So there is like a long gap tau. So if kalau now after our conversation ni, aku fikir if let's say I were to get a smaller flat then anak aku 3 tahun, it will still not be.
We just still just
yeah,
nice.
it's just nice. So and aku kalau nak pindah to a bigger flat, it's much easier for me rather than sekarang. But this is
dah
why
loan semua dah pakai.
This is why guys.
But it's okay. I mean in terms of
Yeah.
when you buy that time also, you're also experiencing a lower price.
And prices are different.
So
Yeah.
now based on the current market, this goes up. So in that way also, you still can benefit based on buying a bigger house. Your appreciation is actually higher. Smaller houses, the appreciation won't be so much as a bigger house.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you can look at that way in terms of, yes, you may buy something that's 5 years ago, but right now 5 years later, your price actually went up. Okay. Even though you bought resale. So that's one benefit that you can also look forward lah.
That's why macam orang selalu cakap macam, when is the right time to buy and sell? There's no right time to buy and sell. It's when you are ready. Pasal at every point in time, there will be pros and cons.
Yeah.
So definitely if your budget is right and you need the house, then that is your right time.
You know what? Exactly, that is what I thought. When I bought my house, it was 360k. And then orang cakap tak apa, nanti harga makin naik. Okay, so dah just nice tau. Sekarang aku mikir I think around 400 plus 500.
The valuation
400 plus 500 if I'm not wrong lah. Looking at the neighbouring rumah lah. Tapi sekarang the plan next is to upgrade right? 5 room. Aku tengok harga rumah, harga dia pun makin naik. Kalau kau nak tunggu, okay, unless jual sekarang, harga tengah tinggi jual sekarang, lepas tu tinggal rumah mak, tunggu 5 room turun baru beli, then it makes sense lah. But no way to do that now.
Exactly. You buy high, you sell high. You buy low, you sell
so
low.
there is no right time.
Yes, only your right time for you lah.
Okay, itu dia yang kita nak orang tahu. Kan? So let's be honest lah. Is there untuk orang-orang ataupun young couples yang sampai sekarang dia punya mindset say, oh ni beli rumah forever home. Apa korang punya advice?
Jangan jadi bodoh.
No such thing.
Sorry.
Apa yang tapi ada ke?
I have friends who say they want to stay at that house, call it forever home. Tapi sekarang macam cost tengah mahal right. So she can't even buy a house at the estate near mak bapak dia, which is Tampines. Pasal firstly the estate is older, and then we are 27 kan, and then also pasal mahal. So now she probably thinking maybe nak pergi Woodlands lah, which is not, she has never said she want to go move to Woodlands. So macam sekarang dah start to open up tau. Maybe it's not a forever home, it's for now. Then kita tengok 5 years macam mana.
And also aku rasa one of the main criteria ataupun main punya worry for younger couples is diorang selalu nak dekat dengan parents. A lot of young couples takut nak move away from parents. Is that do you guys think that's a pro or con?
We encourage pasal ada 20k grant lah. Government kasih ambil lah.
So I mean the thing is more of the moving to a macam new family, right? So something nearby where you can always fall back. Right. Macam for example, let's say all your family in the east, right? Then you go to the west. There were times where we rasa macam I need my family macam to the east macam jauh.
Okay.
So maybe that sense of security wise lah. New marriage, I mean everything you want to work on definitely. Cuma there are always times that you need a fallback to what you feel
Support
safe.
lah, support.
Okay.
So I think it's common for them to always buy, but it's always they want to buy near. Tapi macam seldom they will say nak sebelah unit atau sama blok.
Tak.
Dia
within
Dia tengok parents jugalah.
Dia too close for comfort.
Okay lah guys, thank you so much Ejen Humaira, thank you so much Ejen Shwandi for all the sharing session. Jadi kepada all the young homeowners ataupun future homeowners dekat luar tu, property ni macam kita selalu cakap is one of the biggest investment, even if it's your first and small apartment. Yes, it's still a very very big important purchase. So always have a good sit down talk with your agents. Macam Ejen Humaira tadi dah share, there are so macam Ejen Shwandi share. Also you need not only to look at the next house you're gonna be buying, but also the next house in 5 years time that you might be gonna buy. You know, as much as kita selalu cakap kita nak forever home, life sometimes fucks us up lah.
Jadi bodoh.
The S lah. Tidak ada anak makin besar, lepas tu rasa rumah kecil, lepas tu hari raya visit rumah orang, jambo, tiba rasa nak beli macam personal. Jadi jangan lupa sit down dengan kawan-kawan kita daripada AceRealtorsSg untuk masyarakat demi masyarakat. Kalau korang ada sebarang pertanyaan, boleh saja DM diorang dekat diorang punya social media AceRealtorsSg.
Korang juga berterus hubungi mereka di talian 88779923 88779923.
And the best part about contacting ataupun engaging AceRealtorsSg ni, kalau korang nak tahu, bila korang engage AceRealtorsSg, korang bukan engage satu, korang engage banyak. Ada agent wow 2.0, Mrs. Wow, ada agent Hans, agent Hana, agent Shwandi, wife ni tak ada tak ada. Agent Bob. Siapa lagi? Dah tu je. For now. Ni belum lagi diorang dengar ada recruitment. Ini kita akan dengar in the next episode yang akan datang lah. Jadi jangan lupa contact diorang cepat. Jangan lupa untuk kod Aidi Isham. Kita akan jumpa korang di episode terus Sembang Panas.
Betul, tak ada sorok-sorok, ini podcast cakap betul. Tak ada sorok-sorok, ini podcast cakap betul. Tak ada sorok-sorok, ini podcast cakap betul. Tak ada sorok-sorok. Siapa-siapa boleh go, semua kita undang. Siapa berani masuk, jangan sebat temberang. Al-Kisah bikin panas macam goreng pisang, itu sudah terang. Panggil semua geng yang minat turun, jom masuk ke langgang. Jom masuk studio, dah berapa banyak idol, kita kasih sampai viral. Al-Kisah dapat title, ini Sembang Panas. It's not for the weak, ini Sembang Panas. Real love on the mix, boom. Sembang panas, 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 panas. Sembang panas, 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 panas. Sembang panas, 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 panas. Sembang panas, 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 panas.